Welcome. Move my hair for a second. It is officially January 13th. Hockey is back. Did not think I had no idea that we were gonna come to this point back in March, but here we are, almost a year after the NHL paused their season. We are back for 2020-21. It's incredible, and I'm super excited. But there was a lot of news today. Some news regarding yesterday, some news regarding signings. People are getting put on LTIR. People are getting put on waivers still. A lot of other things that are currently happening. A few captains are being named as well. It's becoming really crazy right now for the NHL. So let's get into the news time for January 13th, 2021, aka opening day. First off, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you have arrived. And also, if you haven't already, please go down below and subscribe. We are almost 80 subscribers away already, and we've only had 700 for a day now, from 800. So it's been unbelievable how far the channel has come. We've really gained so much over the past couple of months. It's been incredible. So I can't wait to keep making more videos. And hey, we're heading into 2020-21. It's going to be a very exciting year when it comes to the YouTube channel. And also, if you haven't already, please go down below and check out my links. Includes my Twitter, my Instagram, my Discord, and my TikTok. All three of my other social medias are down there below. So if you could go follow those, that would mean a lot to me as well. So yeah, anyways, I want to go through this really quick with me because hockey is coming in less than 2 hours. So yeah, let's get into the news time for January 13th. I couldn't talk there for a second. 2021. So we move on to our first piece of news here regarding the Minnesota Wild, as they have signed Marcus Foligno, likely a third, second, fourth line forward. I'm exactly not really sure where he's going to finish in that area. He has re-signed to a 3-year contract worth $3.1 million. I don't think this is a bad deal. I think Foligno has played pretty well for Minnesota over the past couple of years, or at least has played well to Minnesota Wild standards. So I'll definitely give him this contract. Maybe a little bit too overpaid, but this still looks like a fair enough contract. He does have 1 year left on his $2.7 million contract that he signed about a few years ago. So, this team doesn't look too bad with Marcus Foligno on the roster. Kind of a guy they forget about because you know Nick Foligno from the Columbus Blue Jackets, but you forget Marcus Foligno from the Minnesota Wild. It's very interesting. Now we have some news regarding the Vancouver Canucks. JT Miller and Jordy Ben, so forward JT Miller and defenseman Jordy Ben, will not be in Vancouver for start of the season. They will not play in Game 1 against Edmonton tonight. They will not play probably for the next couple of weeks, and that's what it says. Due to COVID-19 concerns, which means they basically have the virus. I mean, that doesn't mean that they do, but they basically do have it. They said they were quarantining together, so that basically just tells me, yeah, they do. So yeah, I wish luck to JT Miller and Jordy Ben in the recovery. What does that mean for the Canucks, though? With the Canucks, that look at that, you say, okay, so you lose your top forward in Miller, and you lose probably a third pairing, fourth pairing guy in Jordy Ben. That's really honestly what I see there. So it stinks, but I think Vancouver will definitely crawl out of it. But I think JT Miller not being on the team, there's gonna be a presence there that's just gonna feel not right. So that's the big thing there. All right, now we have some news regarding the NHL COVID testing. So the NHL gave us their COVID testing results from training camp, and there was 27 positive tests among 9 teams, and we expected this. We expected it to be at least over 20, and these guys are quarantining. It's doing perfectly fine. And I think, with everything going on right now, this is perfect. This is fine. We're seeing a lot of players come out and say, okay, we've been positive for COVID. We're back. We're fine now. But yeah, this doesn't surprise me that there's at least 30. There's going to be a lot within the season. If you think it's going to be like the playoffs where we had none, and that bubble system was the best, but it's just not going to work out this season. I don't think that's realistic because they're going around every arena. They're not staying in a bubble this time. Every team is going around every team is going around away arenas, and every team is in their own arena except for the San Jose Sharks. So that's the big thing there. It's so crazy in California right now. I wish best of luck to everyone in there. But yeah, doesn't surprise me. 17 of those positive tests belong to the Dallas Stars. That's a big thing. So Dallas had a big outbreak. Remember, they closed down their practices. They're fine now. They said they reopened their practices today, so that's good. That's good to know. But yeah, they are closed off to media, so it's something big there. Okay, now we have some news regarding the Detroit Red Wings. Dylan Larkin has been named the 37th captain in the franchise's history. This is great to see. I think this is very well deserved. Henrik Zetterberg was the 36th captain. Now he's the 30. Now Larkin's the 37th. It makes sense. Larkin literally one of those three guys with Mantha and can't think of the other guy. But yeah, Larkin and Mantha are really the two guys leading this team into a new era of Detroit, because Detroit's really trying to get back to where they were years ago, back when they were making it to the finals, making it to the second round, rounds like that. I think Dylan Larkin, adding him there, gives good presence. He's a great offensive forward. He will definitely bring that captaincy to the right place in Detroit. So this is good. This is great. And they've also placed Darren Helm on IR/non-roster. That sucks, but it is what it is. We'll see how they do without Darren Helm. But yeah, I think Detroit, they made some good moves in the offseason. I'm optimistic to see their first game against Carolina. I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go for them. But yeah, right now, this team honestly looks kind of exciting to a degree, but they're not going to be good this season. It just really depends, in all honesty. Like, I see them as a team that's kind of following up Ottawa, because they're in the same stages as Ottawa right now, to be honest with you. In other news now, we have some news regarding the St. Louis Blues. No surprise here, though, but the Blues have placed forward Vladimir Tarasenko on LTIR. Now, first off, I made a mistake in my Blues preview saying that he was out for the whole season. He will be reevaluated next month, as far as I'm concerned, and we'll see how he is then. But for right now, he is on LTIR. We'll see how he does. We'll see how he recovers. We'll see how Mike Hoffman, those new guys, come in there and start playing for the team. But yeah, this looks pretty exciting right now. It sucks for Tarasenko to be put on LTIR, but they also recalled forwards Cairo and McIern. I say that wrong a lot. From the taxi squad of the Blues. So, we'll see how they fit in the lineup for opening night against the Avalanche tonight. We're going to see. We're pretty optimistic to see there. And yeah, this team honestly looks exciting because, they have the new additions of Hoffman. We're going to see how Binnington plays in his next season. We're going to see a lot of new things when it comes to St. Louis, because they're in a very, very interesting spot right now when you look at it. Like, just being completely honest with you. Also, the Edmonton Oilers, we talked about this yesterday. They confirmed the signing of Devin Shore. We talked about yesterday saying that they would sign a 1-year $700K deal, and I was right. They signed a 2-way 1-year $700,000 deal. The AHL money has not come out yet, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I think that's a good signing. Devin Shore can play all positions. He was also put on waivers today, so I'm expecting he will clear, and then he will play as a taxi squad guy. But yeah, he can play all three positions. He was best at center in camp, though. We talked about that yesterday. But yeah, right now I think Devin Shore is a good signing. I think that will definitely help out the depth in Edmonton. So yeah, we're going to see how the center core does there. All right, now we got some news regarding the Los Angeles Kings. We already knew a few of these things. Today the Kings placed Alex Turcotte, Martin Frk, who the two we talked about yesterday, Curtis McDermott, Cal Peterson, and Sean Walker on the IR/non-roster roster. So, I think this is a decent move for the Kings. I mean, yeah, look at this. You say, all these guys are injured. We're gonna have them recover, and that's good. You want Martin Frk to recover because he has a great slap shot. Turcotte, a great young forward. You got a lot of young guys in this team. So you want these guys to recover, and then by the time this season starts, they'll be ready to go. Now we have this news regarding the NHL executive Bill Daly. I had a brain fart. I was about to say commissioner. I'm like, wait, no, he's not a commissioner. So let's see. Look at this. Daly had the virus in late December. Now he's recovered, so that's good. I mean, glad that he recovered and everything like that. Really nothing that we could say on that because, it's the past right now at this point. All right, now I guess news regarding the Colorado Avalanche as Eric Johnson has tested positive. He's nearing the end of his quarantine, though. That was by the Avs coach, Bednar. So it's good that Johnson's recovering and wish him best of luck. And I hope he can come back and help out this Colorado defense, which is looking pretty good right now. But even if you add Johnson to that still looks even better, to be honest with you. The Ottawa Senators have announced Vitaly Abramov will be put on IR/non-roster. Abramov is still injured, so no surprise there that he's going to put on IR. I hope Abramov recovers because I really like Vitaly Abramov. He's really good in my franchise mode. I mean, that's random, but I really like Abramov. I'm excited to see how he will play when he recovers, and yeah, best of luck to him. No surprise here, though. The Jets have placed Toninato and Brian Little on the LTIR. Brian Little, no surprise there, likely won't even play hockey again. Honestly, I don't think I see Little playing an NHL game ever again after what happened a few years ago. It sucks. I enjoyed him in the past 2 years he played that I was watching with him before he got injured. Yeah, it just honestly just sucks for Winnipeg right now. And Toninato, I think is the COVID concerns if I read correctly. So yeah, he probably has the virus. Wish the best luck to him in recovery there. And now we have Craig Anderson here. Craig Anderson reportedly signed a 1-year contract, or will finish signing his 1-year contract with the Washington Capitals for $700K. The AHL money has not been exposed yet. This is solid. A good backup goaltender for third goaltender for Washington. And I mean, I'll look at this and I say, okay, so you have Samsonov and Velacek. I might have said that Velacek guy wrong. I keep thinking of the New England Patriots coach for some reason. But yeah, Velacek is your backup goalie. The Capitals goaltending just looks, I don't know right now, but I think with the defense that they have right now, I think that defense will protect those goalies pretty fine. So, we'll see when they play on opening night, but yeah, it looks interesting for them. He was also placed on waivers today for taxi squad reasons. So yeah, you can take that what you will. And then also, I forgot to put this in my notes, but it just came to my mind. Steven Kampfer has left training camp, left the Boston Bruins right now. He'll probably come back, according to Bruce Cassidy, due to a family emergency. Kind of like how Tuukka Rask did it, except he didn't do it, except Tuukka Rask kind of did it in a jerk way. Yeah, it's a whole different opinion there. But yeah, I wish best of luck to Steven Kampfer with his family issue. I hope it gets solved and everything like that. I don't know too much about Steven Kampfer in his situation right now. But yeah, best of luck to him. And now we have the newest news. Mark Stone has officially been named the first ever Vegas Golden Knights captain. That's kind of funny to think. Kind of funny to think that Mark Stone is the first ever captain. I figured it would be Jonathan Marchessault, William Karlsson, maybe even not Nate Schmidt. If Nate Schmidt was here, maybe even Brady McNabb or Shea Theodore. That was definitely a possibility for me. But Mark Stone does make sense. Mark Stone brings that veteran presence, that good offense to Ottawa. He was a little bit in the middle there for a little bit, but I think this is a good captaincy thing there. He's a great veteran. He's great in the locker room, and he was a great captain for Ottawa. So I'm pretty optimistic to see how he's going to work out for Vegas. But yeah, I think right now that's one of the other things to be excited about if you're a Vegas Golden Knights fan. They play tomorrow against the Anaheim Ducks. We're going to see how that goes. And yeah, honestly, it just looks pretty exciting right now. And finally now we have the waivers. So all players from yesterday, Nedeljkovic and Komarov, they both cleared, expected. That's perfectly fine. Here's the new guys. So starting off here, there's not a lot of players, so I can just straight up list them off. Forward Par Lindholm from Boston. Forward Devin Shore from Edmonton. Forward Rodrigo Abols from Florida. Defenseman Kevin Connauton from Florida. Forward Dmytro Timashov from New York. Forward Boone Neves from Tampa Bay. And goaltender Craig Anderson from Washington. So all these make sense. You want to get these guys into your taxi squad as additional players. I think this is a good move for every team. And yeah, honestly, this just looks like a smart way to go. You want to go with these guys in your taxi squad because these guys are pretty solid depth players. Anderson, a good third goalie. Boone Neves, not that bad of a player. Timashov, a good depth player. Connauton, a solid defenseman. I mean, he's had his struggles in Colorado and Arizona, but you can take that what you will. And yeah, the rest of the guys look good. So yeah, that is the news time for 12. That's news time for January 13th, 2021. I will probably see you guys later tonight or early tomorrow morning for the game review. So yeah, this is basically the only video for today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button as we try and get to 800 subscribers by June of 2021. We're almost 80 away. Thank you all for the constant support on the YouTube channel as of late. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the first ever game review of 2021. Thank you all for watching, everyone.